And the growing apprehensions surrounds the degradation of biodiversity in highland regions, leading to exacerbated soil erosion and leaving many inhabitants in the state of food insecurity and poverty. Recognizing this precarious situation, the Dutch Embassy in Uganda has joined forces with Ministries of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, and Water and Environment. This partnership aims at bolstering the resilience of farming communities within the watersheds of Rwenzori, Kigezi and Elgon Highlands.
The ongoing environmental degradation in Uganda's highland communities has resulted in widespread impoverishment and food scarcity. This trend is primarily attributed to population pressure compounded by inadequate land management practices, resulting in soil erosion and depletion. Notably, regions encompassing Kigezi Highlands, Elgon and Rwenzori have been targeted for intervention through the joint initiative known as the Bright and Common Ground projects, with support from the Netherlands government.
Very much that as the major agricultural production comes from smallholders in Uganda, we believe that through working with them, looking at their priorities, looking at their opportunities, we think that we can build activities that really address their needs. And with the both two programs, we see that their needs are mainly in sustainable land use.
The Environment Resilient Farms and Watershed project is spearheaded by the Integrated Seed Sector Development Uganda in conjunction with the International Fertilizer Development Center, NARA Uganda, and the Ministry of Water and Environment. The Acting Commissioner of Agriculture, Information and Communications, Consolata Ochayo, says Uganda's agricultural challenges stem largely from insufficient farmer extension services, contributing to the sector's lackluster performance.
But that alone is also not enough, considering the structure of our farming system. That means what we need now more also than ever is organizing farmers. If we have our farmers organized, it is easier because within the cooperatives there are many farmers that come in together. So that makes it much easier for an extension worker to get through our farmers and other stakeholders through the cooperatives. So this is a big challenge that we need to refocus on, and in that way we will be able to address quite a number of challenges that is in our line. The challenge of the market will be addressed.
Lucy Ryango, Acting Commissioner of Wetland Management at the Ministry of Water and Environment, expresses concern over deteriorating water catchment areas and the unsustainable practices of communities relocating to more fertile lands.
And I just want to emphasize that as government, as the Ministry of Water and Environment, we are promoting restoration of these fragile ecosystems, whether they are forests, whether they are rangelands, whether they are wetlands. We are promoting that and we'll join hands to do that.
The Bright project endeavors to bolster the resilience of 106,560 highland farm households across Kigezi, Elgon and Rwenzori.
Targeting 50,000 households in each region, so 150,000 households in total. We focus on the upslope areas because that's where we have the most severe environmental problems. It's also because if we can reduce erosion up there, it has very positive effects downstream where we get all the flash floods and so on.
The Bright project emerges as a beacon of resilience for over 100,000 highland farm households.
The unique thing about Bright is that it is bringing on board a holistic approach. And the holistic approach, I mean that we are looking at households in all aspects. Can a household conserve the soils that they are having?
With the compounded challenges of climate change and population pressure disproportionately affecting arable settlements, the magnitude of the task ahead is undeniable. Concerted efforts are imperative to uplift the vulnerable highland communities. I'm Navka Farida and Setumba Douglas.